What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Two Drinks and Hip Hop. I am Adair, alongside your favorite Puerto Rican,
PompanoJONES.
PompanoJONES, and we are sipping on some best damn cherry cola, much to PompanoJONES' dismay. I know you're not a fan.
Yeah.
But we're going to try this bad boy right now. That's the best damn cherry cola I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it's all right.
It tastes like cherry cola. I don't know how do you not like that?
Because it's alcoholic.
It tastes good though, right?
It tastes like cherry cola, but it doesn't taste good either.
I think it tastes good. It's delish. But as always, please subscribe to the channel. Check us out on all of our social media. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and SoundCloud at Barhop Records. And go to barhoprecords.com to check out our merchandise and other things of that nature.
Do it.
Let's get into some Meek Mill being a... Well, not really. That was a jump the gun.
Yeah,
because this really wasn't bad at all.
It was a jump the gun.
I was just so used to saying it.
Yeah,
you know
I feel you.
But Meek Mill was arrested in New York City yesterday. This morning. Yesterday. It was
last night. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, last night. But he was stopped on 10th Ave in Dickman. Apparently, Dykeman, whatever. It's the same thing, right? Dickman. Dickman Street. Dykeman. You can tell I'm not from New York, or ever been there.
I could be wrong. Could be Dick.
But
pretty sure it's not.
It's probably not. But yeah. So he got stopped, and this was actually a day after the whole incident took place. So to give you a little pre-story, he was just riding his dirt bike through the streets of New York, and that was basically it. He did like a wheelie for like 10 seconds apparently, and nothing happened. Then the next day, video goes up on social media. Cops see it. Cops find him, pull him over, gets arrested for.
Oh, he didn't even get arrested
endangerment.
The day?
No.
Oh.
No, not at all.
Oh. Well, that seems a little suspicious.
But yeah, so in the video, and this all happened on Instagram Live. I guess he had someone in the car with him, and it was videoing it or whatnot. It wasn't really a video; it was just the camera was running, and it was like the back seat or whatever. And you can hear him talking, and cops are asking him like, "You weren't on a motorcycle yesterday? You weren't driving on a motorcycle? That wasn't you?" And then he's just like, "I just came from a basketball game. I just want to know my rights." And that's what he said. And that's kind of all you can really make out. And then there's like two people talking. I can't even really tell that it's Meek and his friend or whatever, but I don't know. Seems pretty stupid to me.
Definitely is. Pretty sure it's illegal. I don't think they could do that.
Well, yeah, you can do that. If you have video evidence of something happening, you can.
But you can't prove who the fuck that is on the bike.
It's like dead on face shot of him.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro.
I'm not saying it's good, the right thing in this situation because it was so minor and literally nothing happened. But yeah, you can. That's how these people that rob banks and then go flaunting on Instagram Live get arrested.
Yeah, but that's
later.
robbing fucking banks.
No, I know that. That's my point. But you can legally arrest someone through video.
Of riding dirt bikes, though?
Of anything.
Because you can't really get arrested for riding dirt bikes.
That was the thing. The charge originally was reckless endangerment because he, was doing wheelies and stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but can't really get arrested for that either. They could take your shit away. They can't fucking
reckless endangerment? Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, reckless endangerment is not wheeling, though. Well, technically,
I know. In my opinion, no, it's not.
You know what I mean?
And he got it was updated, a little bit today, and he got off the charges. They dropped them. Prosecutors thought it was like the dumbest thing ever, apparently.
Yeah, because you can't get arrested for that.
Yeah, his lawyer said, "I've literally never seen a case like this before in my life."
No, because it's not real. You can't get arrested for that.
You can. You can get arrested. You can.
But I've never seen anybody get arrested for riding dirt bikes or doing wheelies.
Well, of course you haven't seen it because they usually get away.
Now, even when people pull over, like the niggas who ride the actual motorcycles and do wheelies. And
that's here too. That's Florida. You gotta think about that too. Like Florida's very lax on that stuff. I feel like no one gives a shit about anything driving wise in Florida.
I'm not a Meek guy.
But
Free Meek. He's free though, right?
Nah, yeah, he's free.
Okay.
They dropped it. And
Stop the free
It
Meek.
was just basically nothing. You know what I mean? I do feel like that's a little bit kind of like sketchy, and you can hear him in the video too talking about his friends like, oh yeah, they were following us for a long time. He's like, I knew they were gonna do something. I knew they were gonna try something. So they were like, it was probably two cops that just like.
Where was he at? He was in New York.
Had nothing to do. Yeah, he was in New York.
Yeah,
for
home of the
taping
fucking biggest dick sucking cops ever.
Yeah, he was there to film or to perform at Jimmy Fallon.
NYPD
Tonight
fucking
Show.
sucks. Homicide fucking stopped me in a goddamn taxi cab in front of my auntie's house talking about cocaine and guns. It's like, bitch, I'm from Florida, and they ain't believe it. But that's how they is.
I've heard a lot of stories about New York cops, and they're never good.
No.
They're never good.
No, they're not.
That stop and frisk went to their head.
Yeah, they do have that stop and frisk.
They still got that shit out there?
Yeah, you're not allowed to own. You can't even like legally own a gun out there.
Yeah, I think
That's why
told me that
like
before.
New York's a beautiful historic place, but it's not really like a place I would want to be at. Can't have no guns. Fucking cops arrested me for fucking dirt bikes.
Yeah, well, that's you like riding with no helmet in New York is illegal too, and that's
Yeah, you see, bro, New York.
you know what I mean.
The fuck?
They got some strict ass laws out there
Yeah.
in New York.
The hell's
Doesn't
going
seem to
on?
be working.
Who's like who runs that shit out there?
Whoever the fucking mayor is, I
Who's
don't
the
know.
mayor?
I have no idea.
Oh man,
No clue.
they got the mayor from Canada. The guy was smoking crack.
Probably.
Rob Ford, that's who it was.
Want to mention this? Any future fans that live in Virginia or the Charlottesville area? He actually just canceled his 2 shows that he had over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He had one in Charlottesville actually on the 19th, and then on Sunday the 20th, one in Virginia Beach. He tweeted out of respect for the tragic events, I felt it wasn't right. Oh, yeah, it wasn't right to perform. He spelled shit weird. So it wasn't right to perform at this time. Please understand, my heart means well. Virginia. Hashtag future Hendrix. But yeah, just so in case you're out there and you were planning on going to the show, you can't anymore because he canceled them.
Yeah, he did, huh?
But, yes. Action Bronson. He has basically faded off the face of the earth, according to, like, music-wise. I haven't heard a new Action Bronson song in a while.
Well, he's on TV smoking weed and cooking.
Exactly. He's been smoking and cooking. The show is called Fuck That's Delicious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the show is called Fuck That's Delicious, and now he has announced that he will be releasing a cookbook of the same name, and I am very interested to see what kind of recipes
Didn't you have a cookbook that was like that?
Me?
Yeah.
It's similar. It wasn't called Fuck That's
then
Delicious,
never
but
mind
it was
then, yeah.
it was all like health food shit.
That's right. It was
They
lame as shit.
tried to
I
make it seem
remember.
cool by putting a
Yeah.
bunch of profanity in it.
Yeah, and barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
You healthy eaters need to learn how to fucking respect some people with your shit. White cauliflower drenched in barbecue sauce, bro. That's fucking nasty.
There wasn't any even like that shit in there. That was like straight
Well, I've seen some fucking shit like that. That's disrespectful.
lettuce and weird stuff.
Because it looked like chicken bites. And it's just fucking cauliflower. That's fucking
In that book?
nasty. No, I don't know where the fuck I've seen it at. I don't even know why.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
yeah.
talking about?
Well, don't people use they ground up cauliflower as like breading for chicken for like
Like I said, y'all healthy motherfuckers need to
I'm dead ass
fucking
serious.
learn how to
I'm pretty sure they
respect
do.
some shit.
But
It's disgusting.
I'm all about the healthy stuff. Not all about it,
Bro,
because
you can
I
be
eat
healthy and
normal.
put seasoning on your
But-
food, bro. I don't believe in like.
Well, it's not something to believe in, though. That bad shit is bad for you.
No, I'm saying, but seasoning's not gonna kill you.
Well, depends on what kind of seasoning and how much you put on there. I put salt on my pizza because it's not salty enough already. That's just
Bro,
bad.
you gotta let them know. I don't drench my shit. I fucking do a little wah, and I put a little pepper on it
I
too.
don't know. I saw a whole bunch of salt going on.
But I'm
just
Puerto
kidding.
Rican. I
I'm
pour a
fucking
pound of
with you.
Sazon on some fucking pork chops too. Orange chops.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'll down some of that shit right now if it was in front of me.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I kind of like, you know, I go both ways. I like the healthy stuff.
Oh shit, he's
I
going
like
both
the
ways.
non-healthy stuff. Hey, not like that. But I go both ways with the food.
Well, you keep saying it.
Best of both worlds.
Keep doing it.
I will. I go both ways with the food and enjoy it. But what the fuck are we doing? Oh, Action Bronson.
We were talking about going both
Action
ways.
Bronson's cookbook. But it's coming out on September 12th. Yeah, I kind of I want to get this cookbook and see what's in here. He says that it's basically like well, I forget the term that he used, but it's like his life story through food.
He was a chef before he was a rapper, apparently, and that's why he's been doing all these shows with the weed and the food and
He probably
Bill Cosby.
He got into, I mean, I don't know where he chefed or if he was like a successful chef at all. I don't really know the backstory.
That nigga look like he know how to cook, bro.
But,
I be seeing him whipping up.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely knows what he's doing. He knows his way around the kitchen.
He's fat too.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
feel like all fat people know the way around the kitchen.
they absolutely do.
Any kitchen, you put me in it right now, I know where everything is. On the spot. But Bronson's doing his thing. I've always liked him for doing different shit like that. I think that's always a
He's a funny son of a
cool
bitch
thing.
too. I'll tell you what.
He is funny.
He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
He is a funny dude.
What else?
We're gonna give a little. Well, I don't know. We don't even have a name for a segment like this, but I feel like we should. If anybody remembers Mike Jones, we're gonna give you a little update on what Mike Jones is doing right now, and I'm gonna turn this over to PompanoJONES.
Well, my boy,
No
Mike
relation.
no relation. It's a whole lot of relations. Where Mike, it's a whole lot of relation. Yeah, me and Mike Jones, we go way back. To where I started from was from Mike Jones. Before I get into that, Mike Jones, this man, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. He's been my hero type of guy. I looked up to Mike Jones. I love Mike Jones, Mike Jones' music, but Mike Jones is in the construction business and just landed. They're booming. Not only is he in the construction business, they're booming, and they're booming with a new job that consists of 50 brand new homes on 23 acres, which is fucking cha-ching.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of motherfucking business.
50 homes of any kind, you're
Yeah.
gonna make a lot of money. But you showed me pictures of the fucking homes he's putting up, and they're like fucking mansions.
I'm going off of the first picture I see when I read this. It was a newly built home, and it depends on where it's at, obviously, because prices are different everywhere.
Of course.
And I know Texas, you could get some fucking big ass fucking houses for absolutely like nothing on the dollar.
Pretty much everywhere else besides here.
Yeah.
You can get that
But
shit.
even with it being Texas, wherever the fucking Texas, bro, I'm saying this house was at least like, they do be cheap. So I feel like anywhere from $500 to the $1.5 million range. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So imagine 50 of those right in fucking Mike Jones's pocket.
A lot of money. And he's building them too, so it's
Yeah.
not like he's got to wait for them to sell for him to get his money.
No, he's the
He's
fucking construction guy
you
building
go.
it. Yeah. Congratulations to Mike Jones. I couldn't be more fucking happy for a man like this. This, like I said, this has been my man. My original name before PompanoJONES was White Jones, and I got that from Mike Jones because back then when I was fat,
Who?
hoes don't want exactly. You know it. You remember. They ain't want him, and then you can become hot, and then they all want you. Mike Jones, my nigga, salute.
What's the company called?
Damn, I forgot to write it down. It was Jones.
It wasn't anything like
No,
interesting.
this project was called Jones blah, 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 Estates. I apologize. I wish I fucking wrote it
he
down.
needed like a catchy name. You know what I mean? They were like related it back to Mike Jones. I feel like people probably don't even know a lot of the times. Like
They absolutely
who's
don't.
building that home.
This
you know?
guy's smart. You don't see this guy in the club throwing 20,000 in the strip club. He's out there building strip clubs and conserving his money. He's an old head. I respect it. Mike Jones, I used to do construction, so that's why, and I've always wanted to own my own fucking house selling shit, so I'm ecstatic for this man.
Old Mike Jones.
That's money making right there, guys.
When's
All you young cats can learn something.
When's the last time he made like a record? I don't remember the last time I heard a Mike Jones record.
I want to say that there's something came out like 3 years ago, but I didn't check it out. But the last one I can remember was that whatever that song was, and then Lil Wayne did the freestyle on. Oh, damn. Something I'm a rough. Damn, I can't remember what it was.
If anybody remembers what that song is, put it in the comments.
Mike Jones
section.
was the shit, bro. I fuck with Mike Jones.
I'm probably going to go listen to some Mike Jones after
Hell
this. I
yeah.
ain't going to lie.
Back then.
But before we get into our music of the week, we got to talk about Lil B's project, Black Ken, which is now out. which is almost surreal to listen to.
Yeah.
We listened to what? It was about 8, 9 songs.
Yeah, and I felt like I was in a fucking time warp.
Yeah. It's like, it really was. It's an audible time machine.
Yeah.
And it's like, he just whipped out the last like beat machine that he ever like.
This is fucking ass. Dude.
New.
I'm sorry.
But it's just delicious.
This is disgusting.
I'll drink yours. I don't give a damn. It's just fire. But yeah, like, we just whipped out an old ass beat machine that he had in his basement, like covered up by like coats and shit
Coats
or
and coats of dust.
Yeah, and it was like, you know what? I'm about to make a new album.
Yeah.
27 tracks of just me.
He was like, he literally took fucking 1993 beats and fucking LL Cool J and Dougie Fresh's flow, and that's what he did.
That's exactly. The first couple of songs, his flow reminded me of Tupac, but then he just completely switched it to like super, super, super old original like disco rap.
Like the lyrics were fucking from 1994. The beats were from 1994. The flow was from 1994.
Yeah.
It was
We're talking literally, like literally, like, my name's Lil B, and I'm here to say type shit. Like
that's exactly what he
said.
said.
The original line that every rapper that first existed used.
Yeah.
He literally said that on this album.
Yeah.
So
all the time.
That's where he's going with this.
It's really
Black
weird.
Can.
Yeah.
And weirdly, I kind of enjoyed it for the short period of time that we listened to it. Lyrically, god awful, horrendous, no wordplay, anything whatsoever. But
it's not that it's god awful, because this was 1994. He'd be fucking on the top of the charts.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, yeah. I shouldn't say that. Not god awful, just irrelevant these days with what our ears are used to. Which I guess I don't know. I kind of give him a little props and respect for making something like this.
Hell yeah, keep it old school. Just
I
don't. Yeah, but like I like old school, like being old school. But I don't know. That was a little too old school.
It was definitely too old school. I wouldn't.
That's the shit my dad would fucking look at me and be like, "Oh, you know this song, son?" Like, yeah, nigga, this fucking song just came out, Dad. You don't know it.
Yeah, for real. It was straight out of the 90s.
Lil B.
Maybe even like 80s.
He just turned 28 the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lil B.
Still young as shit.
How long has he been like saying that he's going to make actual... This is his like first project, isn't it?
No, this is like his fucking 400th project.
I thought he never had like a legitimate project before.
This man
or album. He never had an album.
I don't know. Is this an album? I don't know.
I don't know. It's on, there is no such thing anymore, which is weird.
I don't know. Lil B has fucking
same.
700 goddamn projects underneath his belt.
But I thought for some reason that this was like...
No, Lil B.
People were waiting for like a project from him forever.
It's because people are just like weird and like his music. That man's been making music forever. He was on the Pack. Remember the Vans?
Absolutely not.
You don't remember Got My Vans On because they look like sneakers? You don't remember that song?
I didn't listen to Lil B.
It was a Pack. You don't remember that song? That song was real big back in.
I probably would if I heard it. But
I got my Vans on because they look like sneakers. You don't remember? If you don't know that part, you don't know the song.
The line sounds familiar, but I don't like.
What, Brad? You're the only person to not know fucking Vans On.
Quite sure there's some more. Like I said, that sounds familiar. And if I heard the song, I would probably know it.
I don't know, because if you don't remember, if that's the part.
I just said it sounded familiar. What the fuck else do you want from me? It sounds familiar. I probably might know that.
How you like this fucking garbage and not know Vans?
It's not garbage. And if it was a Lil B song, it probably was garbage anyway. But
that song was popping.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. But needless to say, Lil B's album didn't make it on any of our music of the week. Just had to talk about it because it was so strange.
Yeah.
But getting into our music of the week that we think you should listen to, I guess I'll start it off. I'm still on Rio Cragen's shit, Growing Pains for the album.
I give it some more listens. I'm starting to dislike it. Not dislike it, but not like it like I did. Yeah.
That's redonkulous. I think it's great.
It's good. It's a good album. I'm just starting... I don't think it's as good as I thought it was.
I don't know how you can think that. You're crazy.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's my album of the week. Well, not the week, but it's still my album that I'm listening to. Real Kagan.
Are you waiting for me to say mine?
Yes, I am waiting for you.
Project Baby. Project motherfucking Baby. Call Me Biased all you want. I took a listen to other people. I tried to listen to Dave East. I didn't have enough time. And I listened to parts of someone else's album. But Project Baby, Kodak Black, Project Baby 2 is out. I'm funking with it. Haters not funking with that.
Not at all.
You want to explain why?
It's like just too familiar. Like it's just the same shit that Kodak always makes, and I feel like he's made every song on the album 10 times over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would probably say something like that too.
No, I'm sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's just,
I've
never been a huge Kodak fan, you know what I mean? Like, I there's some songs from him that I like that I'll listen to, but no. I honestly have not one single Kodak song saved on anywhere for me to listen to.
Yeah, and I would have bet $1 million on that though.
Not even one though.
Yeah, I would have never expected to have a Kodak song saved.
You've been $1 million richer then.
I sure would. I'm fucking with it though. It's for the streets. Got some messages in there. I see. I know. I kind of know what A there means. But you should definitely give it a fucking listen. It's funkin'. If you want something for the culture, fuck with the man Kodak. He's got it right now.
What culture though? Hip hop culture?
Bruh, who would you rather listen to out of all these new rappers? Like, God honest truth. Lil Uzi, Famous Dex, Lil Yachty. Who else was on this fucking cover with Kodak that other year?
Really?
You don't like you think he said you say he's hurt he's made that music a lot and you feel like it's repetitive, but he's still fucking more rapping and whatever than these other dudes.
No, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's kind of
my fucking foot stuck.
Unfair question. I mean, obviously, I'd rather listen to Kodak than Uzi or Yachty or.
And there was a song,
any of these new people.
And on the album, the XXX Tentacion song was on there.
See, that was the weird thing. I didn't even notice him. Like, I think it's number 3 on the album.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
So.
And I listened to it, straight through, and I didn't even notice that X was on the song. I knew he was on it, but I just kind of blanked on it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, he wasn't screaming, so.
Yeah, I guess he probably just sounded way different.
I could tell it was him. But whatever. It's for the streets. He's better than the other people he was on the class freshman with.
Yeah, he's definitely he's the top of the.
And technically, he'd be
worst.
better than fucking. I think he'd be better than the people who were on this year.
Well, yeah, this year was probably worse.
It really fucking was.
This year was worse than last year. But
so what's the single you listen to?
Single, I'm gonna give it to Dizzy Wright and Do the Most. And I have to give his album Golden Age 2 a little honorable mention. I almost was gonna say that, but I'm still listening to Real Craig and more. But yeah, Golden Age 2 is pretty dope, and Do the Most is my favorite song on it. So give it a shout out of my single.
I'm not a huge Dizzy guy. I know I'm probably
that's actually pretty normal from my experience. Not a whole lot of people like Dizzy. He's got like a niche. And he's weird. I'll admit, like he's got a different style.
I'm not even big on. I wasn't big on Hobson, but I definitely liked Hobson a lot. But I don't care too much for him either.
Hobson's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
But they're not even really. They're not together anymore. But they don't think they ever were together, were they?
I don't know.
Were they? Why'd you bring up Hobson? I didn't even. Is he there? Were they like signed on the same shit?
Yeah, but I think doesn't anybody only know Dizzy Wright because of Hobson?
No, I know Dizzy Wright.
That's the only reason why I know.
Because of Dizzy Wright.
I don't know. Maybe I'm completely fucking wrong. I have no idea. Y'all want to know what my single is?
What's your single?
Perplexing Pegasus. I hope I fucking said that right.
Perplex. Yeah, you did.
Ray Shremmer. I fucking love Ray Shremmer, dude. These dudes don't fucking make me disappointed ever. That song is riding. I love it.
It's good. It's definitely a riding song. I still can't funk with it though, because it's just too strange. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. I think he's talking about cars.
Yeah,
I guess.
You got Caterpillar whip and I lowered it.
But it's like
all type of reckless. My necklace.
He got too. They got too off the.
I liked it. I liked it. Slim Jimmy fucking had a hard verse too.
Slim
Jimmy. Ray Shremmer, keep making music, stay together, don't break apart.
Music.
Make some more shit like this.
Don't make more shit like that.
Make a lot more like this.
Well, I guess, make more shit like that. But The perplexing Pegasus shit just got me thrown off.
I love it.
I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, I think we're about done here, and we're gonna finish these.
You were to
These,
finish these fucking.
Best damn cherry colas.
This shit tastes like mad ass, yo.
Tastes like cherry cola. So if you like cherry cola, you'll probably like it. He's just a complainer. That's all.
These just is gross. I think all flavored beers are nasty.
I just don't get it. It tastes just like cherry cola.
But this shit tastes like disappointment.
Does it not taste like cherry cola?
It tastes like cherry cola, but not all cherry cola is delicious.
No, but this tastes like good cherry cola.
I've had orange soda that I don't like.
I don't know. I guess I got the whole rest of the 6-pack all to myself. But to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please check us out on all of our social media at Barhop Records. That's Instagram, that's Facebook, that's Twitter, and that's SoundCloud. Go to barhoprecords.com for all of our merchandise.
Yes.
Check out our personal social medias down below.
Do it.
And we are going to get out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you on Monday. Say suck it to our fans.
I did.